Hello, hello, my beautiful Libras. Okay, since this is a general read, I want to remind everybody, please take what resonates and leave the rest. Time is fluid, so whenever you see this message, it was meant for you. And if you like my videos, please hit the like button. If you want to see more of my videos, hit the subscribe button and the bell so that you can get notifications of my new video uploads. And, I will do a general read for my beautiful Libras, but if there is still some question, like maybe you need a yes or no answer, or you would like me to pull one more card, leave me a message in the description box, and my first 15 comments about wanting either a yes or no with the pendulum or an extra card with the tarot or oracle or the starseed card, I will send you a little bit more detailed reading with either the one more card or the yes or no to whatever answer that you are asking about. And I will leave my email information in the description box below. So if you would like a personal reading, please email me. And if you want to donate to my channel, I will leave my PayPal information in the description box as well. And I think I covered everything. So first of all, I'm going to start off with my Moonology cards. This month we have 2 full moons. We already had our first one, and at the end of the month, the 31st, when Taurus is, when that is a Taurus full moon, that we're going to have on the 31st. So keep that in mind. As far as Taurus, that usually talks about self-care, finances, and being spontaneous and a little bit more outgoing. Since it is a blue moon, you don't want to not miss out on the once in a blue moon opportunity, which falls on the 31st. All right. With all that said, I'm going to go ahead and get started. We'll do the Moonology cards first. And all right. So, oh, my beautiful moon. What does my Libras need to know for the month of October? Let's do one more shuffle. And spirit guides, ancestors, past on loved ones. What does my beautiful Libras need to know? Let's give them some info. Oops, I just dropped the whole deck. Okay, hold on. Sorry about that. All right, let me start over. We'll do one more quick shuffle. All right. Spirit guides, ancestors, pass on loved ones. Okay, there we go. And we have surrender to the divine, full moon. All right, Libra. Surrender to the divine. All right. What is that talking about? I'm going to just touch a little bit on what the book specifies, just in case, so I don't forget anything. So, the very word climax brings all sorts of ideas and images to mind. Agreed? But it really is the feeling of the card. Life is coming to a head, a point, a conclusion, or a turning point. There may be some kind of change and possibly even some sort of emotional explosion. Tune into your emotions now and see what they're telling you. They're very likely close to the surface, no matter when in the moon cycle you've pulled this card. Matters will soon conclude, and you'll find out whether or not your wishes are going to come true. The odds are in your favor. That's always wonderful. As this is a positive card, but you may need to work harder than usual to keep cool as events unfold. I was totally going to say something and I lost it. Oh, that's right. I want to apologize for my voice. It's extremely raspy right now because I live in Washington and we're getting all of the smoke from Washington, Oregon, and California. So I've had to use my inhaler quite a bit and it makes my voice really raspy like this. So I do apologize for that. Additional meanings for surrendering to the divine. A wish you made may be about to come true. It's a make or break time. There could be a sense of madness in the air. Breathe deep and stay calm. Oh, as far as the full moon at the end of the month in Taurus, that also can bring out some stubbornness. So just keep an eye out for that and be aware if you're being stubborn, chill out. There could be a sense of madness in the air. So breathe deep and stay calm. I just read that. Sorry. You may need to forgive someone to release negative energy. So in order for you to release the negative energy you're holding on to, you might just have to surrender or let go of whatever you're holding that's negative. Whatever energy that is, you need to release it. Full moons are really good for releasing negative energy as well. Reiki also is a really good way to help raise your vibration and open yourself up to being positive. And the last meaning for this card, it's time to let go of the past and move on. So if there's something you're holding on to, this is your sign saying it's time to let go of that. Okay. And then let's pull your Starseed Oracle card. If you don't know what starseeds are, they are ascended from another planet. Usually they have not lived on planet Earth for lives before. It's just a learning curve to your consciousness. And if it doesn't resonate with you, just leave it, okay? But I like to pull a starseed card because some of my viewers are starseeds, or the phrase starseed or even Pleiadians resonates with them, and so it's important to get all the aspects of any information the divine would like to give us. All right, so what do we have for the starseed cards? I'm gonna do one more shuffle for my beautiful Libras. All right, spirit guides, ancestors, past on loved ones. What do we have? Oh, okay. Wow, that just fell out. Okay, lost lands, soul memories, and gifts. You've done this before. Ooh, that sounds awesome. So whoever this is, I don't know, or this could be multiple people. You've done this before, so it might seem familiar, or you might not even remember it at all, but you will catch on fast to whatever ascension that you're going through, because this, these are soul memories and gifts. And the book basically states the world is far more ancient than our documented history suggests. As souls, many of us have experienced ancient eras on this planet that were much more advanced than ours today. As we begin to remember these times, the rememberings and gifts can come flooding back. And when you are awakening and ascending, some of these, like whatever picture you have in your head for whatever kind of awakening you're going to have, may seem grandiose. And in all actuality, when I was getting my visions, they were coming in bits and pieces. None of it seemed to make sense. So just a little suggestion, write it down, whatever visions you might have, dreams you're having, or just feeling extremely comfortable in a situation and you feel like you've been there before, you've done that before, write that kind of stuff down, because it took me a a lot longer than it should have for me to get all of my Akashic records together for myself, and it definitely makes things a little easier when you have some brainstorming material to work with. Okay, and let me go back to the book. All right, so at this stage in Earth timeline, we need the wisdom of the ancients to survive as a species. You're being called to connect with the lost wisdoms of your own soul. If you feel guided to make a change in your life, to step into a new career path, birth a creation, or bring an idea to life, but feel unprepared, this card is calling you to consider that you've done this before. Perhaps your soul has wisdom beyond what your lifespan can imagine. Perhaps the intuitive hints and ideas you're receiving are divinely guided, and you've been preparing for this for some time. So if you're going through this alone, it is scary at first. It seems like it's a very scary and taxing obstacle, but it is deeply gratifying when you have more clarity as to what you're doing and what you've done in past lives. It kind of helps you get a better footing and grounding with what you're dealing with right now. Okay, so let's get some tarot cards. Well, that was kind of a crappy shuffle, but yeah, so if I don't cover a specific yes or no answer for whatever you might be asking, go ahead and leave a comment in the description box asking me if you like ask, gay, can I get an answer to a question that I have, and I can pull the pendulum and get you a yes or no, or I can get a little bit more specific as far as a certain thing that you might be going through, and I could pull a tarot card, Moonology card, or a starseed card, whichever you prefer, and we can get you some clarification on your monthly reading. Okay, ancestors, spirit guides, past on loved ones, please help guide me in the Libra reading for the month of October. What does my beautiful Libras need to know? What do my beautiful Libras need to know about their lost lands, their past lives, their soul memories? Okay, we got the Knight of Cups. I'm just going to get your cards and then I'll go over them. Okay. What does my Libras need to know? All right. Okay, we have Temperance. And we have the Seven of Cups. Okay. Yeah, right here. You could be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or what is it? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Or like this person, this could be your sun, moon, and rising also. But there's somebody that you deal with that is very courageous, emotionally stable, or this could be you, and moving into a more mature emotional state. This is growth for the month of October emotionally. Okay. And Temperance talks about basically that in this message, it's saying, okay, you've turned the negative into the positive, or you're in the process. Surrendering to the divine, you get ascension, you get awakening, and this could be spirit guides, angels, ancestors, your spirit team working with you and helping you grow and download and ascend in a beautiful manner. This is definitely somebody's dealing with some emotional struggles right now. And those struggles are about to turn from struggle to success, or from a negative situation to a positive situation, or from a this is only a few of you, I think maybe just one. This is turning finances from the dumpsters to the riches, and you're ascending because your guardian angels have seen your struggles, your emotional struggles, and they want to give you this gift. They see how much you have sacrificed, how much you've put in this year, how many life lessons you have accomplished. And when I say life lessons, just because you go through an experience and to you it seems like, man, I fucked up. Excuse my French, but like, in that situation, you feel like, man, I just made the wrong choice. I really screwed this up this time. But sometimes those feelings are not necessary for you to be thinking, because in order for you to learn from the experience and to do better later in life, you had to fall to be able to pick yourself back up, to have the strength to pick yourself back up. You might have had to fall multiple times, and it could have been emotional struggles. I see like a few of you have really fought with some emotional struggles, and you have been either going to counseling or therapy, or you've been talking to somebody and you've been working through them, or you've been journaling about it. Like, you've been working through the emotional struggles, and now you're no longer so much in the negative mindset state, or downing yourself, or saying hurtful things to yourself, because you have grown and you're starting to see how much you have matured and learned how to deal with those emotional struggles. And you've done this before, like with your lost lands. You've done this before. You've been there before. It seemed like a struggle, but you actually conquered it a lot faster than a lot of other people, or you came to realize earlier in life than some people. Some people had to, not Libras, but other people's had to go through them over and over and over before they actually learned from it. But you knew right off the bat, like, okay, I got to get through this struggle. And you might have fell down a couple times, but you still picked yourself back up and you still chucked along, and now you are ascending, and your guardian angels and your spirit guides want to give you the gift of bringing you some positivity into your life, because you got another emotional card here. Okay, we got the cups again, with the 7 of cups. You got you got quite a few more life lessons to go through, but you have accomplished these life lessons, whether they felt like it was a negative experience or it felt like a positive experience. No matter which way it happened, or no matter how many times you went through it, you were still ascending, learning and advancing and growing. And yeah, like that's really good. By the end of October, I want to say November 3rd, you are going to start to see all these new opportunities that you are emotionally ready for now, because you've went through your struggles, and and you've surrendered to the divine, or you have chose to move forward in a positive way instead of thinking of things in a negative way. And you're starting to remember, you've already done this before. All right, let's get some healing angel cards for some words of wisdom for my beautiful Libras. What do we have for my Libras okay. All right, we have sacred knowledge. There we go. Close your eyes and focus on your breath. Feel the peace within. Beyond your thoughts lies your eternal truth. The I am present of eternal love. Oh, that is so sweet. I love that. The angels are always so sweet. Okay, middle path. Embrace both sides. The middle path is the road to a balanced and more peaceful life. That's exactly what I was talking about. Just because it didn't feel like it was on the right path, and just because you might have had to go through it a couple times, doesn't mean it was the wrong path. You took the middle path and you learned both sides. And that was amazing. You did a wonderful job. And if you haven't completed it yet, you will by the end of this month, beginning of November. Okay, that is your October spirit guided message for my beautiful Libras. And also, I want to remind you guys, if you need some clarification or you need a yes or no answer, first 15 people that comment and ask for either a yes or no answer to their question, or I can pull one card, either a Moonology, a starseed, or a tarot card to get you a little bit more clarification on your October reading. If it doesn't seem to make that much sense to you, we can go a little bit more in depth with one, maybe two more cards, depending on what it is exactly that you're asking or what exactly comes up in the reading. Okay, so I want to thank everybody for joining me, and I will leave my email information in the description box below if you would like a personal reading, and if you would like to donate to my page or my channel. I will leave my PayPal information in the description box, as well as a description of the cards that I used in this reading. And if you liked my videos, please hit the like button. And if you want to see more of my videos, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you can get notifications of my new video uploads. The beginning of November or late September, I will post the next Libra reading. And if you would like to put down what country you're from, or just say hello, I always encourage any comments and shares, likes, subscribes. Come join me for some clarification on your astrology for each month. And I also do spirit guided readings and angel messages, and sometimes I do specific readings. It all depends on what my spirit guides would like me to do for that month, and sometimes they switch it up on me. So keep checking out my channel, my videos, and you will if you subscribe, you'll get notified of any uploads that I do upload. And with all of that said, I want to thank everybody for joining me for this October Libra reading. And as a reminder, the blue moon at the end of the month. So take that as it said. Once in a blue moon, you get this opportunity to do whatever it is that's been racking your brain. So definitely take advantage of the 31st full moon in Taurus, and take a look at your finances too, and watch out for stubborn. All right. Everybody have a great day and a great month, and bye-bye for now.